Hi everybody and welcome to C'est La Vie. My name is Dawn. I am participating in a collab hosted by Crafty Kitty. I will link her channel down below, and there will also be a playlist of those who participated in the challenge. The challenge is an Easter collab, and we were asked to create something for Easter and how we are going to create it, display it. You could use your own stash of stuff from your craft area. You could go to a thrift store, get something, show how you're going to set it up, display it. You could buy something, say at a dollar store, how you're going to make it, things like that. The possibilities were very open with what we could make for this Easter collab. The only thing she asked was if we could show a little bit of how we're going to do it. So that being said, I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to show you. So the first thing I have here is this little ceramic fawn that I got at the Goodwill. And originally they had it for $3, but I got it for a 50% off day. It was the whole day was 50% off. So I paid $1.50 for this guy. And it was originally a planter. It still has, you know, the soil, dirt in it, but I'm not going to clean that out. Why I'm going to show you is because down here it had a leg break. I didn't notice it when I bought it, but that doesn't matter. Even for $3, I still would have got it, even with the leg break. Somebody's glued it back on. But this fits with the decor of my house. Obviously I live in a log home, dovetail log home. So this really fits with my decor, with how I have my decor. So I love, love, love this. And yeah, so that's that. And then at the Salvation Army, I picked up this nest. I originally was going to just use a nest that we take out of the trees after the summer and all the leaves have gone. We find nests from all the birds that nest on our property. However, when I came across this for $1, I had to get it. So this, whoever made this or bought this, it is made with pieces of bark on the bottom. So the first layer is bark pieces, and then they've added twigs in. You know, for the time and effort for $1, I mean, you could make this, but for $1, I had to get it. And then they've added pussy willows right here, all around. It looks like one has fallen off here, but as soon as pussy willow season comes, I'll just pop one in. Our snow just melted here in southern Ontario, and the ice just melted, so nothing's budding. So our pussy willows are yet to come, but I have a few pussy willow trees that not far from where I live, about 1 kilometer away, that I get every year. So I'll just add a piece. Okay, so then they've added some sort of grass. And if you're seeing blue hues, these eggs were originally yellow and they have a brown speckles. This is take 2 of my video. I've already recorded this and I had to wash them off because it didn't record with audio, and I didn't want to voice over it because I'm talking the whole time, and the way I recorded, that would have been annoying to watch, a voice going and then a voice over. I didn't want to do that. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I washed it as best I could, but yeah. So anyway, so we're going to start with fawn here. Fawn is a little dusty, so what I'm doing is I'm just giving it a spray with tea tree oil and water. It's just the all-purpose spray I have created for today. I make a lot of my own sprays, and I love the smell of tea tree oil, and so yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly clean it off. Just for the sake of the video, I'm not gonna go crazy in detail. And I'm not gonna clean out the inside because I at times may plant in here anyway, which is why I'm not going to glue my nest in or put foam in there. It will sit, the way I have it, the nest is going to just sit perfectly in it. So I didn't need to buy, well, I already have some, I wouldn't have had to buy it, but I didn't need to put in florist foam and then glue it with hot glue. It just sits in perfectly, and it doesn't want to fall out or anything, just from my test before my video. See? It's just going to sit in. But anyway, I want to show you what we're going to do first. I'm just going to put him aside. And then I have the dollar nest that I got at the Salvation Army, and I just love this nest. I actually, as I forage this summer, I might create more of these because it's so easy for me around here to do that. And then you could just buy some dollar store eggs. Right now, with the color they are, they remind me of little quail eggs. They're a little bit smaller, these eggs. So, but I wanted them more of a robin egg. And what I'm using for that to start is this ultra fine glitter paint by Deco Art. And it was $2.99, but it was in my stash. I actually got this last fall. So this has been in my stash. So this is not an extra item I have purchased, but I just wanted to know I did get it at a dollar store for $2.99, and my paintbrush head came off. And I'm just going to dry brush. I'm going to try and move the grass, and we're just going to give them this paint is very, what's the word? A chalk paint would have been better, but the chalk paint colors I have are not the colors I wanted to use because this paint's a very wet paint, which is why, as you can see, I'm drying my brush on a napkin here, and then I'm just covering the eggs. Now, I don't want them completely blue, like I want the speckle to show through. I'm not good with this. Okay, so we're going, so how can I do this without, okay, there we go. So we're going in and see how I'm just going to paint them. Again, I'm going to dry my brush here because, again, this paint is very, if I were to do this again, which I'd let the paint dry a bit, but why I wanted to use this Deco Art paint is because it has a glitter, and I'm all about bling, and to be real to myself, without glitter, it just wouldn't be me, okay? I love nature, and I love natural elements in my creating. However, I do have a bling side, so I like to incorporate both, right? I have my natural, but I definitely love my bling, which would be really cool if I could have found a little rhinestone kitty collar and made it smaller to put on there. That's me. However, I didn't find that. Okay. Maybe for Christmas I'll find a red one and put it on. But right now we're doing Easter, so. Okay. So whatever material these eggs are, this paint does not want to adhere to it overly well. So I will wait till it dries. I will probably add another coat, but for the sake of the video, I want to show you what my next step would be. So just dry my brush because I am going to come back. I am going to come back and finish these, but I also have a Spectrum Noir Sparkle brush that I've got from Michaels. This actually came in a pack with green and pink. And this is the perfect hue. Just want to make sure I've got ink coming, yeah, okay, paint coming down, because if you take too much out, I don't want it all over the nest. But this brush will brush on the blue. And it's right now, because I've used this many times before, right now it's making these eggs look crazy blue, which I like, but that's not what I was looking for. These will dry down and just leave a blue glitter on top of that paint, which is what I'm looking for, okay? So that's what I'm doing for that. And as you can see, the way I've painted it, I don't know how my lighting is in my camera compared to how it's going to come up on video. I'm going to take that away and just point with here. But you can still see the way the blue went on. It's still speckled, and you can still see those brown speckles underneath. But you can also see pieces, like parts of the yellow coming out. That's what I wanted. So now my brush is dry, and I'm just going to move some of this glitter down further in the egg because the way they were sitting in the nest. Now, because this grass is so grassy grass, it pulls out easy, and anywhere that I've gotten blue, I just piece off, I break off, okay? And then I'm just gonna set this back down, and I'll go through, there's a piece down here, but anyway. And then I'm just gonna fix this nest up because we've been in there and playing. And then really easy for my video, or for my collab, this is what's going to happen. This little nest is going to sit in this lovely little, he's a boy to me, the lovely little boy, little baby boy, and he's just going to sit in his back. I'm going to pick up the camera and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm having trouble because I don't record like this. And yeah, so let's see. See the little nest in his little back. And this will sit on, this guy will sit on my entranceway dresser where I keep my Easter decor. I don't typically decorate a lot for Easter, but I always do my entranceway every season. Actually, yes, I do. And so I have a turquoise dresser, he'll sit on there, and then I have a galvanized maple syrup pail that's no longer in use, so it's got a really nice patina to it with the galvanized, a little bit of rust on the top. And in there I put pussy willows, and this is where I incorporate the two worlds of me, the natural versus the total bling out. Which it's not ready because I'm waiting for the pussy willows. If it had been ready, I would have, but I don't have the pussy willows yet. I'm not gonna buy pussy willows when there's 2 trees I can get them for free. So anyways, I put pussy willows in that pail, and then from the dollar stores, I buy, it's Dollarama, there is branches that you can buy, and they have sparkly Easter eggs on them, and I buy them in pink, yellow, and the blue, and I put those in the pail with the pussy willows, and for, I hope I'm going to say this right, for Cynthia, the yellow flower, which is also out here where I live at Easter, which it's not out yet. I do have fake stuff, but I prefer the real. And then when I host Easter, that's the pail. And then when Crafty Kitty decided to host this collab, I thought this little fawn here will sit right in front of that pail. So when that gets done, I will put that up as my thumbnail, but the video was due before the other supplies were ready for me to do that, because Easter is actually really late this year. So yeah, to keep stuff alive that long, even if I were to buy it, it's not gonna last. So I just wanted to show you what I created for the collab. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you like what you're seeing. I'm fairly new to the YouTube platform as far as that goes, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun and hope to continue. So thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone enjoys the collab. Thank you so much, Crafty Kitty, for hosting this, and I look forward to more collabs with all of you. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, and happy Easter.